Somebody's going to sing it today, and a song that goes back before that I heard when I was in high school in a movie called You Make Me Feel So Young. You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring and sprung. Now, Frank Sinatra did have the big hit record, but long before that, Frank Sinatra was still in, with Tommy Dorsey, hoping they might get a break. It was in a movie, and he sang, it was sung by a character actor named Charlie Smith. And he and Vera Ellen, remember Vera Ellen? It was hyphenated. And she was cute, and she danced like a dog, a great dog. And she danced like a greyhound, let's put it. Anyway, they sang it on a chair, not the merry-go-round, merry-go-round goes that way, and right. Anyway, they sang, and incidentally, I'm glad you helped me out because I don't remember things as well as I used to. And thank you. And I was talking to one of our entertainers who's going to open up Act 2, and he was telling me that he talks to his sister on the phone in Atlanta all the time, and she tells him jokes that he can use in his Toastmaster appearances. Well, he told me one that is so great, but I forgot to ask him if he's going to use it today, so I can't use it. However, I did, over the weekend, have occasion to spend some time with Donnie and Marie, that would be the Osmonds. They're going up to Las Vegas to host the Miss USA contest this year, and I happened to be at a costume shop for something, and Marie was being fitted for a guy, and I must say, she's not young, she's old, but she looks great. And I did not see her without a costume, you mustn't assume that, but she did look really, now she told me a couple of jokes. I said I was going to be coming out to a senior citizen type situation. And she said, oh, I know a couple of great jokes, they'll love them. Well, I did love them, but I can't tell them. So I'm going to leave the jokes to our friend in Act 2. Now, what I have a couple of, one thing I love this year is the folks, the lovely ladies from Inter Valley. I thought people in Inter Valley are so nice. They sent me this year a list of names before I got here. In other words, usually it's me backstage, anything. There are no, I'm happy to say, there are no unpronounceable names on the gas. Yes, out of one. Canzeri is close. Canzeri, let's get that in. Canzaroni. Canzaneri. Anyway, I say that twice. There's a male Canzaneri and a female Canzaneri, and I think they're married to each other, but they don't sing together. That's true, I don't know. Anyway, I am so delighted to just have people like, Summers and Chow and Lou. There's a couple of 2 LUs. Oh, that reminds me. I have never been to Diamond Bar before. Now, I'm telling you, I started the Popeye cartoon show to which Cindy alluded a moment ago in 1956. That is 52 years ago, folks. And in 1958, 59, and 60, when it was very popular on Channel 5, every weekend I would drive out to do shows for the PTA or not in this area, to Pomona and Ontario and even San Bernardino occasionally on a Saturday morning. And I would always announce it on my show on Friday afternoon that I was going to be at such and such a place. Sometime before the sponsors, the Gallencamp shoe store. Does anybody remember Gallencamp? Good old Gallencamp. And, oh, and I must tell, no, well, I won't tell you that. Well, I will. Hostess Twinkies was one of my first sponsors. And when they gave it to me to do it live, I had to cut a Hostess Twinkie in two. The camera came in very close. It was all live, of course. This was 1956, 57. And it was one of our first sponsors, and we really wanted to do it right for them. So now, they sent over with the Hostess Twinkie and 3 people from the advertising agency hanging over the camera to make sure it was right. You have to warm up the Hostess Twinkie. Warm it up to just the perfect temperature. Warm up the knife with which it is going to cut the Hostess Twinkie, and then cut it. I'm telling you, there was a page of instructions on how to do that. That was 3 pages long, single space, on how to cut a Hostess Twinkie. So naturally, I did make a mistake when we got Smuckers for one of our sponsors, and I made the mistake of calling it Schmuckers, and found out from some of my Jewish friends that I had done something. Hey, Daddy, no, don't say Schmuck in here. All right, anyway, enough of that, enough of me. There's plenty of it. You have some great talent here, folks. I've seen some of them, folks, at Verne. I've seen some of them rehearsing this morning. And the 7th annual, oh, I will say one thing. How did Jack Tanaka, your mayor, get out of wearing a tuxedo? I mean, if he's going to wear a tuxedo, if I have to wear a tuxedo, how come he did? And our mayor pro tem isn't wearing one either. So anyway, I want to know how they got out of that. And let's see, the 3 sisters joke. I believe that's going to be told by in Act 2. Oh, and one more thing. I started to tell you, but then I occasionally wandered. When I was doing those personal appearances I told you about Pomona and San Bernardino, I never in my entire life appeared in Diamond Bar. And I am telling you why. In 1950s, 8, 9, and 60, there was no Diamond Bar. Am I crazy or not? I mean, I know this place is only 4 years old. It's gorgeous. But the town of Diamond Bar, how long has it been here? She's saying start the show. Okay. Anyway, I want to know where the hell Diamond Bar came from. I love it. It's gorgeous, but I'm delighted to be here 52 years later for my debut in Diamond Bar. Okay. We're going to start off with music, of course. In fact, we got a lot of music today, a lot of jokes, a lot of fun. I get out of the way, I just come back and very quickly talk. If they say, right, okay. Kathy Lorenzen is our first lady. She is going to entertain the children, mother of 6. I don't know how many are here today. She has what she calls an attitude of gratitude for being as old as she is and as talented as she is. Here is Kathy Lorenzen to sing a song that you have heard done very nicely by Patsy Cline, and it's very nicely done by her, called Crazy. Are you ready? Okay.
This is not fine. Hey, I'm going to take you back a couple of years. Patsy Cline.
Am I taking this?
Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted. thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hey, Lorenzen, is this microphone working? Is this microphone working? Okay, we'll put that one aside for a moment. Andy, is everything okay over there? She sounded great. I must tell you, Patsy Cline is probably, well, if this lady recorded, Patsy would probably never, ever have her, you know. Anyway, Maggie Summers is our next singer, and she has a background in children's theater and likes to think that her Irish blood is what keeps her so young. And singing, I imagine, doesn't hurt either. So, great song, What a Wonderful World. We all know how lovely it does when it's done by Louis Armstrong. Let's see the female version, or hear the female version, by Maggie Summers. Let's greet her with a nice hand. Oh, Maggie, you're my girl.
Well, I couldn't find a Starbucks that had martinis to go. I thought if you needed a little energy, you might use this way.
Maggie, oh, this man paid for my house. I have to be nice to him. Thank you. Oh, go ahead, Maggie.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them blue for me and for you, and I say to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and out the moon, bright blessed days, those dark sacred nights, and I say to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow so pretty in the sky, wonder on faces, people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? And really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world.
How about those shoes? Whoa.
Well, you can't borrow them.
Olive Oil wants them. Now, they tell me this mic is the one that's better now. Is that okay? It's still not good. Andy, what are they trying to drive me crazy over here? You're in that center mic. Uh-huh. This one. This one now. Okay. All right. This one is Olive Oil. You'll love her. She's neat. All right. The next entertainer this morning is actually a pair of entertainers, Ramona and Sal. They love to dance, and they have performed. If you have taken a cruise ship tour lately, you may have seen them on board there because they have done several. And even though we aren't going back and forth this morning, we will try to, we'll welcome them nevertheless. Their last names are Hogan and Austin, very easy to pronounce, always nice. So we have Sal Hogan and Ramona Austin and doing cha-cha in fast forward time. Are you ready? We're ready. Sal and Ramona. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We have a lady now who has told our people from Inter Valley, and they told me, that she often sings with her husband. However, he has been 86th for the morning, and she is singing without him. However, time to say goodbye is the number. I hope it doesn't mean permanently for Mr. Chow being sent to the showers. But at any rate, the lady who sings with her husband is singing alone this morning. She's won many singing competitions, and it sings this morning for us, Time to Say Goodbye, Kathy Chow. Let's greet her, shall we? Whew, like to hear Kathy and her husband sometime blow out every tube in the house. Lovely, lovely, Kathy. Thank you.
Thanks. I gotta follow that, huh?
Well, you got a great song to do it with, you know that. This is Billy Carpenter, everybody, and he's going to sing a song that I have loved for about 40, 50 years by Johnny Mercer and Harold Arlen. And you know it well and have heard it sung by a lot of people. Let's see how we enjoy it from Billy Carpenter doing That Old Black Magic.
That old black magic has me in its spell. That old black magic that you read so well. I feel those icy fingers running up and down my spine. Same old magic on your lips, meet mine. Same old voodoo that I feel inside. When that elevator starts to slide, down, down, down I go. Round and round and round I go. Like a leaf that's caught in a tide. I should stay away, but what can I do? I hear your name, and I'm aflame with such a burning desire that only your kiss can't put out that fire. For you're the lover I have waited for. You're the mate they had me created for. And every time your lips meet mine, baby, down, down, down I go. Round and round and round I go. Like a leaf that's caught in a tide. I should stay away, but what can I do? I hear your name, and I'm aflame with such burning desire. But only your kiss puts out that fire. For you, lover I'm waiting for. You're the mate they had me created for. And every time your lips meet mine, baby, down, down, down I go. Round and round and round I go. In a spin, loving that spin I'm in. Under that old black magic call. In a spin, loving that spin I'm in. Under that old black magic call. Under that old black magic.
Billy. Whoa! Yes, indeedy. That old black magic. Good stuff. Well, here is one of the upcoming canzoneres I told you about earlier. The only difficult to pronounce name in the evening or the afternoon. This is the Helen Canzonere department. She's been singing since the age of 5. She was a former Miss Senior America. How about that? And she has performed with Pat Boone, who is not Mr. Senior America, but getting there. And aren't we all? Anyway, here she comes, Helen Canzonere, to do Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy a la the Andrews Sisters. And Patty is still alive, good pal of mine. Here we go, Helen Canzonere. Come on, Helen.
was a famous trumpet man from out Chicago way. And he had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was the top man at his craft. But then his number came up and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, he's going Reveille. He's a boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. They made him blow a bugle for his Uncle Sam. It really brought him down because he could not jam. The captain seemed to understand, because the next day the captain went out and drafted a band. And now the company jumps when he plays Reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. A root, a toot, a tootly, a toot. He blows an H to the bar. In boogie rhythm, he can't blow a note unless the bass and guitar is playing with him. And the company jumps when he plays Reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. He was the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. And when he plays boogie woogie bugle, he was busy as a boozy bee. And when he plays, he made the company jump eight to the bar. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. Da da doodly da doodly da toot toot. He blows an eight to the bar. He can't blow a note of a bass and guitar isn't with him. And the company jumps when he plays Reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. With boogie every night and wakes them up the same way in the early ride. They clap their hands and stamp their feet, cause they know how it goes when someone gives them a beat. Wall to wall, he breaks it up when he plays Reveille. The boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B.
Hey, Helen.
Want to keep a trim figure? Learn to tap dance. Yes, indeed.
And Helen told me before the show that those stripes are legit from her husband's service, so we'll see him shortly, without them, I presume. All right, our next singer says, you light up her life. Actually, meaning being allowed to sing for a good group like you. I'm sure that has something to do with it. And it makes her feel good, says she. So, Barbara Perez, if you will come out here, and we'll see if you light up our lives. Here she comes. You light up my life.
Hard. Let me move this thing before I fall down.
Oh.
Good morning, everybody.
Hello.
Hi. I'm glad you say my last name right because they wrote down wrong at the paper.
Yes, I know you had it wrong, and I got it right.
I know. My husband asked me this morning. He goes, "Did you marry Mr. Chu?" I just...
So don't pay any attention to your program. It is Mrs. Perez. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Is Mr. Perez in the audience?
Yes.
Oh, right in the front row.
He's my
Good for
handsome
him.
husband.
Okay, here we go.
So many nights I sit by my window, waiting for someone to sing me his song. So many dreams I kept me home to carry on. You light up my days and through my nights with song. It can't be wrong when it feels so right. 'Cause you light up my
Thank you. Thank you.
Mrs. Perez, if you will. Thank you. Lovely. How long have you two been married, sir? 30 years. 30 years, and they still got it wrong in the program. Well, I'm not the only one that goofs, friends. Thank you very much. You're a lucky man. Okay, we have upcoming a gentleman who announces and says it right out in public. He is self-taught. That means some piano tutor or as a piano teacher didn't make any money off this gentleman. Of course, he doesn't play the piano, so that doesn't have anything to do with it. What he does, and he has performed this in China, is play an instrument called a Chinese violin. Chinese violin. However, in the word of the Chinese, of course, of which I'm very fluent, is the erhu. Thank you very much. This lady in the front row, yes. I don't know if she knows what she's talking about, but she says I do. Good, thank you. Mr. Albert Chung is going to perform on the erhu. I don't know what the name of the number is, so let's give him a nice hand. Oh, you already did? Okay. One more. Couldn't hurt. Whoops. Chinese violin. Never seen one. Thank you, Albert. That was lovely. That was Fascination. And then another number that I'm not familiar with, or perhaps it was Fascination backwards. You never know. The Doodly-Doos. Now, the Doodly-Doos I have seen before at, I think it was in Laverne, and they're terrific. And the interesting thing about it, having been formed 12 years ago, they're so slick. And their ages and range now, I don't know how old people were when they started, but they now, this group ranges in age from 56 to 91. And I defy you to pick out the difference. So the Doodly-Doos are from jokes and comedy and, well, if you want to come out, girls, we'll try to decide who is 59 and who is 91. Here they come.
Stop the music, stop the music. Well, what's that in your ear?
My ear?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's a suppository. Now I know where I put my hearing aid.
Oh, well, yesterday I went to my phone. It was ringing like crazy, and it was my doctor, and he said my check came back.
What did you do?
I told him so'd my arthritis.
Chuck, you know you're getting old when your friends compliment you on your alligator shoes and your barefoot.
I know. And you know you're getting old when a sexy babe catches your fancy and your pacemaker opens the garage door.
Stop the music! Stop the music! Marianne, I went to the doctor the other day and he told me that I was not to have any stress.
So what did you do?
I didn't open his bill.
You know, when I was young, I used to do lots of skinny dipping, but now all I do is chunky dunk.
And you know you're getting old when going braless brings the wrinkles out of your face.
Oh, I know what you mean. I went to the dentist the other day and he wanted to charge me $250. I told him I only had $1. So he gave me a buck tooth. Back to the music.
Stop the music! Stop the music! Chuck, what's that you have on that piece of paper?
Well, you know, I never really liked my nose, so I went to the doctor to get a new one. And these are some of the choices. Now, which one do you think I should choose?
Sorry, you'll have to pick your own nose.
You know, I've been having hot flashes so much lately that I think I'm responsible for global warming. And what's more, Al Gore's been following me for 3 days.
Well, I guess you know you're old because everything either dries up or leaks. Marianne, get up here. I can't help but notice how well you look. What's your secret for a long life?
Well, I eat lots of fatty foods. I have 2 packs of cigarettes every day. I drink a 6-pack of tobacco, a whole case of Jack Daniels every week. And I don't exercise.
How old are you?
26.
There's not anybody 91 in that group. They're fibbing to us. Well, maybe. Doodly-doo, eh? And some of those jokes, I may tell Marie Osmond's jokes after all, maybe in Act 2. Who's 91? You're the 91, you cute thing, you. 91. Oh, you're going to get your picture taken. 68 tonight?
68 to 91.
To 91, got it, okay. Anyway, the girls are terrific, and I hope they don't mind calling them girls. All right. Rusty Anchorstar has an interesting name. It's not difficult to pronounce, I'm happy to say. And he is going to sing, Lord, It's Hard to Be Humble. And his secret to longevity, says he, is a wonderful wife and a diet of biscuits and gravy. Al, I am with you for the biscuits and gravy anyway. Here is Rusty Anchorstar.
I should tell you that the sunglasses, I'm not trying to Nicholson thing.
What happened,
I'm
Rusty?
just trying to hide a black eye.
Oh, what happened?
And I probably figure the only one I'm fooling is me. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in a mirror, 'cause I'm getting better looking each day. To know me is to love me. Must be one hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble, but I'm doing the best that I can. Now, I used to sing that about 40 years ago when Mac Davis wrote it. It was kind of a push to make that one sound right for me to sing, you know. So I like the song, it's fun. So I thought I'd update the words a little bit so it made more sense. Now, I used to have me a girlfriend, but I guess she just couldn't compete with all of the lovely old ladies I'm moogling on the street. I know I could find me another, but they all seem in awe of me. Who cares? I'll never be lonely because I treasure my own company. The Lord is making me humble, 'cause I keep getting older each day. I can't stand looking in a mirror, 'cause I don't like what it has to say. My eyes and my chin are all baggy. I'm watching my hair going gray. The Lord is making me humble because I keep getting older each day. Now, some people call me a loner, a cowboy, outlaw, tough and proud. I could have lots of friends if I wanted, but I might not stand out in the crowd. Now, some girls say I'm egotistical. Hell, I don't even know what that means, unless it's got something to do with the way that I fill out my black Wrangler jeans. The Lord is making me humble, 'cause I keep getting older each day. I don't want to look in the mirror, 'cause I can't stand what it has to say. My belly is bulging and flabby, my teeth spend the night in a tray. Oh Lord is making me humble because I keep getting older each day. The Lord is making me humble because I keep getting older each day.
Way, Rusty! Great lyrics, huh? Oh, man. Those are terrific. Absolutely terrific. That biscuits and gravy diet does it. Or that wonderful wife, possibly. Anyway, congratulations, Rusty. Terrific. Okay, here's a gentleman who sings every week, says he, with the Diamond Age Senior Group. And he's going to be solo today, and that's always the That's always the hope of every choral singer, that he or she will someday get to sing by him or herself. So here is Jin Ling Lo to sing How Can I Not Think of Her? So Jin, if you're ready, so are we. Jin Ling Lo, and the choir is very lucky to have that gorgeous voice, Glenn. Congratulations, Jen, it's lovely. I don't know what the song was, but it's How Can I Not Think of Her? Oh, that's what it is. All right. The Taiwan Arboring Dance Group had been performing together for 6 years, and they have danced with the Chinese Dancing Association. So Taiwan and China, in this case, they're getting along just dandy. We hope that will happen someday to be just dandy for sure. At any rate, here they are dancing a number called the number which we would do not. I don't know the name of the number, but they're the Taiwan Arboring Dance Group. Here we go.
Pickering Dance Group, and they are terrific. That really shows those 6 years of practicing really paid off. That's lovely. We have one more act before the intermission, and during that intermission, I have been asked to tell you that one, there will be free goodies, coffee and goodies, and please, however, eat and drink them fast because we only can take 10 minutes or so until I call you all back. And the other thing is that if you would like a CD of today's performance, Act 2 included, of course, they will be for sale in the lobby, and you can sign up for them, I gather. And otherwise, you don't get Act 2 if they're out there. At any rate, remember when we have the intermission to keep it as prompt as possible. We won't drag you back, but you know what I mean. And CDs will be available. However, before that, our final performer for Act 1, because our second performer that's on your program has 86, has not shown up. So we have only one Lou with us, but we have Johnny Lou. He has had no formal training, says he. Loves to sing, and entertaining makes other people happy. He's going to sing On the Wings of a Silver Bird. Johnny Lou. Johnny?
bird. So I wipe those tears away. I'm coming home to stay. Get ready, my love, just look up above for the wings of the silver bird.
Thank you. Thank you, Johnny. That was terrific. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you all in about 10 minutes. Thank you. Have a good time at intermission.
What would you do if you had to choose between the buffalo and the giraffes? Between a flower or an elephant? What would you choose? What if you had to decide between a 100-year-old tree and a 1,000,000-year-old beach? Between drinking clean water or breathing clean air? Would you make the right choice? Would there be a right choice? Now there's a way to help. Not just one, but all these things. EarthShare, the world's leading environmental groups working together. It's one choice we can all live with. Ask your employer about workplace giving.